So good day everyone. Today we're looking at chapter 3 for the plan of approach. And first we're going to look at the overview of the approach. So the plan of approach was designed under the specific topic cereals. So we have corn, millet, rye, barley, oats, and rice. So it was designed to be student-centered, interactive, and aligned with our learning objectives. So we would have used a variety of teaching methods, for example, inquiry-based learning, demonstrations, etc. So the lessons followed a step-by-step sequence, beginning with introduction, moving on to multiple development stages, development 1, 2, and 3, and then it would have had a conclusion. So the researcher would have used visual aids, group activities, just to help with students' engagement throughout, as the researcher would have noticed that a lot of the students had problems focusing. Okay, so the approach was guided by scaffolding to support the learners and to gradually encourage them to become independent thinkers. So next we have the identification of learner, teachers, and school environment. So the learners. So for the learners, the target group was comprised of students between the ages of 12 to 14, with mixed abilities and interests. It was observed that the students would have learned more. As much as they learned with group activities, when they worked individually, they would work faster, but when they did group activities, they would do better. So teachers. So the teaching staff consisted of the head of department, even one of the deputy head teacher was trained in home economics. They would have sat in the class when researcher was teaching, and they supervised the group activities. The school environment. So the school environment was okay. Each classroom was equipped with whiteboards. The home economics department had a projector, which they were kind enough to lend the researcher to use when playing the videos. They had a food and nutrition lab, and a section of the lab was management. Next we have the description of construction materials, manual or digital, including time taken for constructing the materials. So we had posters and charts. So the posters we had a poster, for example, we had a poster for a poem, which the students would have had to read the poem and then ask questions. This would have taken the researcher about 3 hours to complete. We had videos, which it would have took the researcher about 2 to 3 hours, because the researcher would have had to watch the videos, decide which one would be better for that specific part of the lesson. The time management. So that is basically just a summary of the stuff that was used. For the time management, it would have been spread, but it could be just approximately like 3 days to ensure that everything was ready for the lessons. So just to have a balance between manual and digital resources so that everyone can feel incorporated into the lesson. So that would have brought us to the end of chapter 3. Thank you.